YouTuber's got a little Renault Megane. It's a Series 4. Doing a service on it today. But I thought for you DIYers, I'm going to run through just how to reset your service interval, or oil maintenance interval, for once you've done your services. Right, so what I'm going to do is quickly show you how to change your air filter. It's very easy on these. What I did was pull that with my fingers and lift out the air filter. Go down there. Simple as that, take it out. Make sure that in the box is clean. If it's like blow it out with some compressor or something, as you can see, that is nice and clean. Pull out the old air filter, give that a little clean out, bit of a wasp there. New air filter to go in it. Make sure it's nicely home, so it sits in all the edges well. And slide it in the box at a slight angle. And hook it up. You want to sit in the... Right, now I'm going to remove the oil and the oil filter. Now on these you can just see the oil filter which lives behind that pipe there. There. I'll get some light on this in a minute. I normally check the oil before I remove it. Right, so the dipstick should be attached to that, and the dipstick is actually sitting in there. So let's sort that out. Time for gloves, I think. Put the gloves on, see if we can fish this out. And it's actually stuck in there, which is not a good thing. Let's see what we can do to get this out. It is absolutely... there we go. Whew. Hopefully the end hasn't been chewed off. No. Well, let's give that a clean and see what goes on with it there. This is the first time I've had this car, and I know... Just going to pop that back in there. It has been serviced by a local Spanish garage, so I mean, really I don't know how they managed to do that, because that wouldn't have dropped off on its own. No problem at all. Well, I'm going to get the oil out a bit, then I'm going to just remove this oil filter so you can have a look at that. So the oil's out of it now. I mean, it's up to you whether you want to drop the sump, suck it out, whichever way you want to do it. And now we can attack the oil filter. Now, I don't know whether it's going to come off nice and easy. It's a metal bodied one and not a paper insert. But, as I said, it's been serviced by another garage. And, well, judging by that, who knows. But let's have a look. Well, hopefully, you'll be able to see this, okay? Here's the oil filter. There. You have to be really careful because you've got a live here on the back of the alternator. Our options. I'll try it by hand first. And I've got to be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised. That's just unscrewing nice there. Before I go too mad, I'm going to stick some rag down there so we don't make a mess. Yeah. But I'm very surprised that unscrewed by hand. Very, very surprised. That's got to be a first. And because of the way these oil filters are, they point down, it will make a little bit of a mess. So I've stick plenty of rag down underneath it. And there you have it. Now give it a good clean up underneath. Wherever you may have spilt anything. Right around the threads and its mating surface. So here's the new one. Here's the new one. Has some little instructions on it. Got to make sure it's identical to the old one, which I have done. And then what we're going to do is put a little smear of clean engine oil around the sill. Don't need to go mad, as long as it's coated. And then we can reinstall it. Between the pipes, sit it on the thread and just gently spin it with your fingers and you'll be able to feel when it actually engages on the thread. And it should just be really simple to spin just until it makes contact with the base and the sealing surface. And then I believe it's about 3/4 of a turn extra you do. It's on the instructions for the filter. And that's nice and tight in. Simple job. Just take your time. If you feel you're getting tight on the threads, take it off, start again. The last thing you want to do is cross thread it going in there. Next what we've got to do is top up the oil. So almost there. And don't forget we need a little bit for the oil filter. Drip down there. Decent. So now run it up, check the oil again. And I'm going to do the fuel filter on this as well, and the cabin filter, but when I do an oil and filter change, I will normally either do the fuel filter first, then run it up, or do the oil and filter, then run it up, then do the diesel filter, or vice versa. So now I've just got it running up. Want to be checking for leaks down there by the oil filter. Get a bit of lights on the subject. We'll have good inspection, make sure there's no leaks from that filter. Now we switch it off, check the oil, and that's that job done. I always shut the door, just habit. So press the start button. I've already reset this on my machine, but I thought for those that don't have a machine, and then what we want to do is click through the menu, and that's just by clicking up or down on that one till we get to service intervals. Then we OK that. I think we keep it pressed for a few seconds if I'm right. Right, so you can see I've already done this. But it comes up oil change in X miles, X months. And then you press and hold the OK again. I think it's about 10 seconds before it does anything. Flashing. And then once it stops flashing, let go of that. And it should have done the other one, but just in case it didn't, same routine, press and hold the OK. And there you go. And then we can fire it up. You shouldn't have any warning lights on your dash. Just a short video, just how to replace the air filter or filter and oil on your Megane 4. It's a 1.5 DCI. And also reset the service maintenance reminder. Really straightforward job. Check your own specs, oil quantities, etc. And just don't rush it. Be methodical, don't force anything, and you shouldn't have any problems at all. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, like, hit the bell for notifications of new videos as and when they come out, and please leave your comments and questions in the box below. Thanks for watching.